Love it when you call me Bro Force Squad. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true bro. Welcome to the Bro Force Squad podcast. We're coming at you from the streets of Chi-Town to give you a real gangsta flick called Hardball. Now, we have our movies paused at the Paramount logo is fully up with the stars across the mountain. While you guys get your movies there, let's go around the diamond and meet the bros. As always, I'm your host, the mad scientist, Brian Banner. And to my left is our fearful leader and pitcher hitting leadoff, the mayor himself, Jeff Hornacek. Now, Horns, in this movie, pizza is something that Keanu Reeves uses to bribe the team to play better. What's something you've used in the past to bribe people to get what you want?
I've used a lot of stuff. I told my kids that if they complied with my wishes, I would give up my visitation rights, and that was pretty enticing to them. Also, Banner, that was one of the greatest intros we've ever had on one of our commentaries. I did not know you were going to do that, so tip of the cap.
Thank you. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little proud of it. And also to his left, we have our enforcer in the paint, hitting cleanup, Matthew F. Geiger. Now, Geiger, I understand that you've owed several bookies money all at the same time. How did you get out from underneath them?
A lot of ways. I mean, they would break my arms, break my legs, fuck my wife.
But you can't break your spirit.
Group of kids though. They never made me coach a group of 9-year-olds. But I'm still betting, so anything's possible.
Some of them
you
are
have to
10,
get in the
though.
hole a lot.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, I mean, fucking your wife was close to getting 9-year-olds, but so far away in the same time.
All right, guys. Again, we have our movies pause at the Paramount logo. It's fully up. We're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1. Let's play ball.
As we get started, I want to give a shout out to a friend of the pod, Chris Ridzi, who actually emailed us and suggested we do this movie. So thank you, Chris. This was actually on the list of ones we wanted to do for a while because Geiger and I were talking about how ridiculous it is in movies when, as a punishment, instead of sending someone to jail, they'll make a guy work with kids, like in the Mighty Ducks. Like, why would you want some piece of shit instead of going to prison to manage like a youth sports team? But
this is a great way to start a movie, too.
Way, Jeff. Actually, this is a movie I haven't seen probably in 10 to 15 years. I didn't see it very much, but I could probably still quote every line, weirdly. I don't know. How fucking hot was Keanu? Right?
Who hasn't been shit-faced walking into a church?
That's just how I go to church. That's called church
Jeff,
to me.
The Pistons have to cover tonight or we're all in trouble.
It's actually the Bulls. It's actually the Bulls. We're about to get to that part here in a minute. Because they live in Chicago.
I may burst into flames for asking this, but are churches just open 24/7? Like, can you just walk in anytime you want? Is it like
Catholics are.
The Bulls got to cover, guys. We've all been there.
What do you think God's response to that prayer is? He's like, on the road? There's no way.
He's like, actually, me and Jesus were having a beer a little bit ago, and even Jesus thinks that spread is kind of loose, but who knows?
I miss these like tube TVs.
They were a little grainy. Yeah.
I love guy next to you at the bar who always has like a smart ass comment. They're losing. Yeah, I'm watching the same game as you, bro.
Why would you go to the bar where you owe the guy money?
That's just smart. That's a foul.
That's the problem. They called it a foul.
This reminds me of Vegas, though. Everyone's at the sports book like this, but some people have $10 on it, and some people have $10,000, but they all act the same.
It's the best part.
This is why referees get like death threats in the mail, and honestly, they should. I mean, I feel for Keanu right now. That wasn't a foul.
We've all been there. Look, back then, they need to play harder. The league's too soft now.
Is this bartender like one of the bookie guys?
Yeah. So
okay.
he owes this dude money and another dude money, and so he's betting with this dude's money to pay the other dude off.
Oh, I guess that actually makes total sense with what Geiger was just saying.
Yeah.
You're really just like tempting them at that point.
Yeah, I know.
But also it shows your confidence in the bet that you'll just fucking walk into their bar Well, you potentially owe them.
Why does he punch the window? I don't get it.
Because it looks
He
cool.
said, no one can beat my ass better than I can.
This is where the guy's like, let me just act really fucking crazy, and then nobody will know what's up.
But the thing is, he's just a degenerate gambler. Other than that, like, he doesn't have a drinking problem or anything.
None of us have drinking problems. Speaking of which, I'm enjoying the Zima.
I still can't believe you're drinking those.
Guys, they're actually refreshing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I actually am enjoying it in a weird way.
I don't know if I believe you. I think you're just saying that because you're a loyal sponsor of ours.
I love his friend here. He was Johnny Knoxville before Johnny Knoxville was.
It's true.
This guy's in a lot of stuff. He's in like Eastbound and Down. He's fucking Kenny Powers' brother.
It's like, hey, I came to bail you out. Before I do, who you like in the Pistons Pacers game? Like, why? You feel well, whoever you're gonna pick, I'm just gonna flip him, maybe win some money.
He's like, I heard Jermaine O'Neal's playing with knee tendonitis. Like, what? Where the fuck did you hear that?
Take it from someone that goes to Vegas yearly. Whenever you're down on sports betting, dude, just take all your bets and flip them. Matthew McConaughey, 2 for the money style. It sometimes works.
This is a nice apartment.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I was like,
For like the slums of Chicago, I'd take it.
oh fuck, we'd be so lucky, guys, in college. This isn't too bad. Got Mother Mary there, right by the picture of the parents. Nice little fuck pad.
That's a terrible fake tattoo. Okay, here's my question.
This is unfortunate.
When all this happens, he's wearing a towel. There's no way that towel is still on him, right? So this dude's just holding naked Keanu Reeves up against the wall.
Well, it's a Tuesday for him, so it's just kind of.
Just
I
par
love
for
the
the
Irish
course.
guy in like the running suit. That's always awesome. You know not to fuck with that guy.
He's like, I just got done doing 1.5 miles, and now I got to come over here and deal with your shit. Just give me the money.
This guy's just like a low-level goon. He's basically like collections. All right, who we roughing up today?
Think he's a Celtics fan?
Fucking mook.
From fucking Charlestown.
I really hope this is the guy that gives him the opportunity to coach kids. It's like, how are you out to recruit coaches for youth baseball teams? Okay, so I got a volunteer job. You want to sue me for that?
Keanu Reeves is like, hey, I got $6 and half a breath mint.
I'm surprised that guy can count to
47 bucks.
47.
Not too bad. To start.
That drywall's not going to fix it.
$600.
That's coming out of my deposit.
How do these guys figure interest? I've been to college. I consider myself a relatively educated person. I can't figure interest.
Keanu's like, well, that hole in the wall's coming out of my deposit, so we all just
Well,
lost.
Banner, when it's with a bookie, I think they just kind of charge you wherever the fuck they want. I don't think it's really a.
Yeah, I guess if you've got like a bat being swung at your head or a gun to your face.
It's like, well,
Guys,
now it's $2,000. How you like them apples? Like, well,
What
I
the
only owe
fuck?
you $50.
What the fuck is the font on these credits?
Who's this? Gordon Gecko Light? What the fuck?
Seriously.
Listen, I can take your 47, put it in some stocks, and in 5 years, you can buy a house. Like, really? Yeah.
Suspenders, I mean, leave some pussy for the rest of us, my friend.
This is a perfect way to ask for a loan in a leather jacket, all bandaged up. Like, listen, man, you give me the loan, and you're gonna be more happy than I am.
Pretty sure he's in like a sweatsuit pants also.
I got an idea for a bar with a lazy river running through it. Tell me you wouldn't want to go there and have a fucking drink.
Geiger,
give me a.
I'm very interested in this bar.
I know, Banner, I think we just came up with another bar.
Yeah.
idea.
Wait a minute.
You know the idea guy?
It's called the lazy bar.
You know the idea guy who's like, give me a notepad right now before I lose it. I got to write it down. I also love guy who folds a piece of paper and hands it to you even though you're a foot in front of him. No one else is in the room.
You're going to coach kids baseball team. I don't think it's a serious situation. I'm going to pay $500.
That's a pretty good job, actually.
Yeah, I'll take that.
He's Ducksworth in this movie. Eh?
Yeah. Okay. I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
Something back to the community. You don't want to do it.
He's like, well, no one said I didn't want to. Jimmy, no one said I didn't want to do it. Okay?
He's like, why don't you do it? Look at me. I have a suspenders, slick back hair. I have a wife and 4 other chicks I got to fuck each week. I don't have time for this. You got to go coach him.
I like how where's it at? It's behind the church where we used to buy weed. That narrows it down to about 7 churches, bro.
Yeah. We're in Chicago, so
Yeah.
we're talking metro or the outskirts.
Yo, how long are these fucking credits going to last? Like the whole. Well, I want to make a movie where the credits just literally go
They're
on for the whole hour.
This is based
40
on a
minutes.
book? I didn't know that.
Well, Jeff, they got to give you the backstory. Now it's time for the actual movie to start.
These are some. This isn't the worst projects I've ever seen. Still nicer than Tropicana Field.
Yeah, playing in that fucking dome. You can't see shit if it goes above 7 feet in the air.
It is nicer than the Coliseum in Oakland, for sure.
Seats more.
There's a little bit less foul territory.
A bro like Keanu, I think he'd get shot the first 2 seconds. Now, Brian, this is Michael B. Jordan's first ever movie, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Fun fact: Michael B. Jordan's in this movie. Didn't know that until today.
He is Michael Jordan in the cast list for this, though.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon Gecko Jr. better count his hubcaps before he leaves here.
Seriously. Also, everybody check your jewelry on your wrist.
There
and
he
everything.
is.
Damn, that's Eric Killmonger.
He doesn't look like him too much.
No.
No.
His face is like... He grew into his face, I
Yeah,
guess
he
I'll
did.
say.
Yeah.
He's probably still fucking jacked in this movie, though.
Why? I love it. Dude, this is exactly what I'd do if I was the rich guy. I still get the tax write-off. You have to fucking show up. And yeah, that's my secretary. We're here to talk business. Do you have a problem with that?
We're
She's-
going up to the Cape for the weekend.
She's
Don't tell
writing
my
memos
wife.
for me.
Not that I'm cheating on my wife. It's just, I'm a workaholic.
Like, well, I don't even know your wife. Why would you tell that? Just don't tell her.
Back catcher? That's not a position, bro.
He doesn't know that.
See, if Keanu was smart at all, he'd be like, hey, does anyone know how to shoot the rock? He's like, okay, let's take this team, make them a basketball team, and now we're fucking talking here.
And that's what a true gambler would do.
Exactly.
He's also would probably be betting on his team. Like Pete Rose style.
Jefferson's more of a football player, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jefferson, you might have to DH.
He's the Prince Fielder of the team.
God damn it,
Yeah,
you beat me
you're-
to it.
Oh, I love... Oh, is that the Allstate guy?
No,
No.
No, that's
He
not
wishes.
Pedro Serrano.
It's like the Allstate's
That's
like
like-
brother
he
or
does
cousin.
wish.
If the Allstate guy and Forrest Whitaker had an illegitimate kid, that's who he would be.
Jeff,
Or a
you know
legitimate
who
kid.
listens to it? You know this actor, whoever he is, that listens to us? We just made his day. He's like, man, Brofor Squad thought I was the Allstate guy for like 5 seconds. So
Congrats, Daryl. I love how that kid who needs the sugar, he always goes, my name's Jefferson Albert Tibbs. You can tell like
I have a
he's
question
reversed
for
that.
you. Why'd you just get out of your insurance job and you have the ball cap on? Why don't you just like change into a normal shirt? Like, I'm
this
an
supposed-
important person, but I'm also a coach. so
Yeah,
I
but
just
with
want-
that being said, I'm kind of digging that tie. Like, I'd rock that tie. Like a late 1990, like 7 tie. I could do that.
Well, Miss Wilkes, I'll talk to Miss Wilkes, guys, okay?
Yeah, and also fuck her.
She a racist, too.
Yeah. Fubu Sport. God damn. Whatever happened to Fubu? They still make clothes?
Didn't the dude from Shark Tank own them or buy them or create them or something?
Guys, Miss Wilkes called Michael B. Jordan's house every night last year.
He's probably fucking her.
He's like, I broke things off, and she just kept calling.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what's gonna happen here? Do you think this is how, like... Is this how recruiting actually happens?
Yeah, John Calipari's in the passenger seat.
Yeah, just waving at him. These boys are going to Kentucky. Well, this kid is. I don't know. These three, they're just.
I see my starting backcourt in about 8 years.
Flies away on his jet. He's like, let's get the fuck out of here before I get knifed.
God. He walks up to him like, Jesus or Santa, I'm going to get you guys out of this place. But I'm also not going to come back for 6 years, okay?
How did I not remember that Michael B. Jordan was in this? He's like one of the main kids.
Dude, this is actually really sad that they hear a gunshot and already know what kind of gun it is.
What's sad is that you know that that's actually real. Like, kids
Yeah.
actually know that.
I mean, I guess it's sad. I was growing up in like a higher class home, so I just kind of find it amusing. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from, Jeff.
Well, that's fucked up. I'm getting a beer.
Fat Farm. I forgot about them, too. Was Fat Farm like Fubu's rival back in the day?
They tried to be. And whatever happened to sticking the, is that called a pick in your hair? Remember when that was cool? I mean, not for us, but for other people.
God, the soundtrack to this. So he's literally his whole job is 9 to 5 is doing shit for this youth baseball team.
I mean, I don't think he has a job per se. His job is to pick winners, Jeff. And business has been tough lately.
I should have bought 240s to watch this movie, too.
Ooh, that would have been great.
I feel like that's what this movie is missing, is just 240s.
He's like, single teacher. As long as you don't have 18 cats, like I'd probably fuck you. That's probably what he's thinking right now.
What if
Is it
she
gonna
said
actually
she had
even-
17 cats?
Even with the 18 cats, then we just go to my place.
I mean, anything greater or less than, it could be a one night stand. If there's only 2, we could talk.
God, Diane Lane. I bet Michelle Pfeiffer was up for this role too.
Late 90s, probably. No, this was in 2001.
She still had it.
She probably, let's be honest, she still has it.
That's true.
Yeah, she's still good looking. In
Yeah.
Superman, they make her look older.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it wasn't even fooling me in Justice League. She's like, I have to put out this homework for the kids to not do. Oh, okay. Well, I will let you get to that.
Has she said yet, do you believe that 30% of my class goes to prison or wind up dead? And Keanu's like, only 30?
Yeah. He's like, honestly,
He's
no,
not-
I wouldn't believe you.
No, he goes,
It's a little high, isn't it?
Teacher.
Geiger, since he's such a gambler, he goes over. No, I'm telling you that's the stat. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Shit,
I
really?
thought you were asking
Wow.
if I want to take the over or under.
Yeah. You're like, damn, I'd have lost that. All right.
What did the other 70% do is my other question. Don't get caught, I guess. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Shake her hand with your bloody ass bandage.
Why does he say he's only helping out for 2 weeks? Like, that wouldn't give him enough money anyway, right?
Yeah, he needs, what's he need? 6,600? And that's 500 a week?
He needs a lot.
Why is he all twitchy? Is he on drugs or something? They never say that. He's just
All
always
the
twitchy.
blood's rushed to his dick. He can't do his bodily functions the way he
That's
wants
true.
to.
And he's probably just thinking like -3.5. I mean, take or leave. I mean, what? I wouldn't touch that spread if I was him.
In his head,
thinking
he's already like, someone told me that Jermaine O'Neal had an injury.
I love that he's drinking at the bar that he owes like $660 at.
Honestly, I respect that it's so cocky.
Well, yeah, and I mean, at
Where
this
else am
point,
I gonna go? I owe the one across the street more money. They won't even let me in there.
well, and honestly, at this point, you just be like, look, just keep adding it to my tab, and I'll pay you
Yeah.
$7,000. Like, all right.
This guy's name is Tiki. God, that's such a
What-
like snitch name. Why'd you be friends
What
with
else would you want his name to be?
I guess that's true. He does look the part. I love how even these fucking degenerate gamblers are like, look, I'll do a lot of things, but I will not go to the projects on a Thursday night.
All right. Who's this like accountant in the background? Did you guys see him?
Wouldn't it be cool if this guy's just the assistant night manager at the bar? He's like, you owe the owner more money than me. I'm like, then why are you acting like such a badass?
Yeah, because I'm trying to turn some heads here. This guy's like, go on. Oh, we're pulling the dad card? He's like, I'm the chosen one. That's a different movie.
It must be Chicago with the old style neon and the fucking like who drinks old style?
This looks kind of like on the inside. There's probably two different bars, but it kind of looks like the bar from the
Daredevil.
Perfect Storm.
Oh, that
inside.
too. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Perfect Storm, totally.
No, you weren't. Don't do
no,
this.
I said that. That's what I said. Perfect Storm.
This guy's chewing it up. Do it. Is this Mickey? He's like, my God, that is sad.
They're like, wow, you are a piece of shit.
And one of the kids is 8 and already has diabetes.
Yeah, he brought like baseball equipment and sugar daddies.
What does he expect? He goes to the bar and they're not going to be like, dude, you owe me like $600. And he's looking up. He's like, it's God's fault. That was a foul. They didn't call it. Jesus knows it.
So
He
you
just-
saw it. Cartwright cleared off with his elbow. Yeah, and the bartender was even like, and look, dude, quit fucking coming around here. It's weird. You owe us money and you're like buying other people's shots. Oh, is that G Baby? That's what's up.
Yeah,
Here's
his
the thing.
brother looks like a young Serena Williams, kind of.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. His name is Javarius, but wouldn't that be J Baby, not G Baby? Is
Yeah,
that
just-
No, I'm serious. Is Miss Wilkins not teaching them well enough?
Miss Wilkes can only do so much.
So does the mom drop him off and the dad picks him up? Is that how it works?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Except there's an 18-year gap. He's like, what does your mom have you during the week? They're like, yeah, something like that. Also on the weekends, but yeah, during the week too.
So was this filmed on location in Chicago?
It was actually filmed in Detroit, I read, because they shot the.
I was about to say, like, a shithole like this is either Chicago or Detroit. I don't know
Nope.
where else it looks
There's
like.
a scene where they go to some baseball game. I don't know if it's like supposed to be a minor league team or if it's like Cubs or White Sox, but
Sammy Sosa. They see
Yeah,
Sammy.
yeah, they see Sammy Sosa. It's a Cubs game, right?
it was filmed at the old Tiger Stadium, which I guess doesn't necessarily mean. Well, I guess yeah, it would have to be a home game in this, so it was filmed in Detroit.
I'm Jeff.
So, what's worse, not having a father figure at all, or having like this guy there? Is like nothing better than something?
I love how his practice he just like gets off the.
There's been more fights at this practice. Yo, my money's on Jordan in this fight.
Oh, you're gonna hit Michael B. You're gonna hit Killmonger?
Yeah,
What if he turned into Human Torch right there?
I'd laugh my ass off.
This is the only job of the coach is to keep them from killing each other. Ticky's like, we gotta go while it's still light out.
Like, you got time, Jefferson. I mean, you got to run, but it won't. Trust me, it won't kill you.
Look, we all know Jefferson's not doing his sprints. He's definitely not showing up to OTAs.
I feel like I've seen this kid in something else.
Well, maybe if he didn't look like a chubby Carlton from Fresh Prince, he would like make it where he lives. I don't know.
It's in the box. It's in the box.
Banner, we've all been to this party in college when you walk in, it's like, I don't know if I should be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, who do you know here? Apparently no one, so I'm just going to fucking leave.
I was like, I don't know if you all know this, but Jimi Hendrix is my favorite guitarist. And they just kind of pull their gun out. I'm like, all right, I'm going to leave.
This is really sad, dude.
I'm like,
like
I'll
one of
just
the
leave
more-
my weed on the table and I'll see you guys later.
Is that pizza?
You know it's pizza. That he's eating in a fucking drainage pipe?
Well, he's got asthma, right?
No, he has diabetes.
Yeah, that's
Why is he taking the inhaler?
it's for
Maybe he also
obesity.
has asthma then.
He has both.
It's a side effect of obesity, apparently. What does he have in that fucking backpack? Like, lose the backpack. Why would you drop the pizza?
Yeah, that really doesn't make sense. Oh no. That guy looks like Jermaine O'Neal.
Well, now you're just being like the Michael Bennett person. Just because he's black, you thought it was Michael Bennett.
That guy's black? Oh, shit. All right. Where was his...
No, I didn't know you lived in a shithole. It was my fault.
I thought you guys had a nice play. I didn't know. I'm learning. Again, I'm new to the team too, guys.
Like, look, I'm actually from the north side of Chicago. I didn't realize like what the south side means.
Yeah, I've heard stories, but I just don't ever take that exit. So
I love how every kid's mom on his team is like mad at him. He's like, look, I'm not the guy who walked out on you. Can we dial it back for 1 second?
I mean, I understand why they walked out on you.
she's like, "Look at you! You don't even look like you're holding it together." It's like, "Lady, it's 8 a.m. You know, I've had a hard
Yeah.
night."
Duncan was closed. Who the fuck closes at Duncan? Doesn't even make sense.
Oh, and by the way, I'm like 10 grand in the hole.
That's a good speech.
Also, if you're not going to use all your painkillers, if I could just borrow them and maybe sell them, that'd be cool too. You know, just put a little dent.
Every little bit helps.
He's like, you're never going to stay being our coach. He's like, what makes you say
I
that?
forgot
Well,
about, yeah, this is his job, Jeff, scalping tickets. And of course, he's drinking.
oh,
a beer.
yeah, that's right. Ticky's like, look, man, we got a system here, okay? So who's playing here? The Pistons?
Man, it looks like the Red Wings in the back. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm super confused because it's supposed to take place in Chicago, but it does not say Chicago. Is that the Bulls, maybe?
Oh, that's right. It takes place in, sorry. I think it was filmed in Detroit. Nice JanSport backpack. 6th grade call that wants its fashion back.
Yo, that's actually smart. Sell tickets to like high school kids for last night's game.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Fuck them.
Dumbass kids. What are they going to say? They bought it from a scalper? No one polices
Yeah,
us.
look at that. He's got a leather jacket, a collared shirt, and fucking track pants on. That's
Well,
a
yeah,
fucking look.
Banner, he likes pussy. Excuse him. The pants make it easy to have sex. Not to zip them off or anything. You just snap them out.
This to anybody that gambles out there, when you're down, that's when you got to double up hard.
Yeah.
If you want to climb your way back
absolutely.
out of the hole. Do you want to just
Absolutely.
you just want to go to your fucking hotel room with your tail between your legs? No, you double down hard with money you don't have, and you get it all back.
Well, and here's the thing too. Like, you double down, chances are you're gonna win because that's just math.
Can't lose all the time. Hey,
Yeah.
let me ask you this. Who would you rather have? The person that's made 99 out of 99 free throws, who's a good shooter, or a person that's made 10 out of 100 free throws that's a great shooter? The great shooters do. Remember that.
Always.
The other ones do to miss. That looks like a chick.
This is great. Doesn't he just like rocket one right at him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he can even like lay wood like this.
He trained for 10 weeks for this role.
Like someone's got to play third base, guys.
It's a good rule, man. Starting to coach.
Yeah.
He's like,
See,
"You
once
move
people
to
start
shortstop."
talking shit. This shit's funny.
I love how even out on the baseball field, the kid still has a basketball jersey on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. He's probably wearing a
There's only so many Ken Griffey Jr. jerseys in the Chicago greater area, Jeff. So
he's probably wearing a Scottie Pippen Bulls jersey. Yo, love this shirt. Does that not have Brian Banner written all over it?
oh yeah, it does.
That really does, actually. He's like, you know what I
He
should
just,
wear?
he just looks like a guy that would play in a game of pool at the bar, and is like, oh, there's the secretary again.
So what's he doing? So he's just going around picking up his money and then paying other people
Like, he's
off?
the barber.
Okay.
So he's paying them off one by one.
So the
Where is
barbershop,
Paige Smith, though?
the barbershop is an actual barbershop. For some reason, I was thinking that was like code for something else.
So what, you think he's
No, I mean,
actually paying rent here, Geiger? Fuck, man. Why do we always do movie commentaries where they're eating pizza?
well, dude, this is a New York style pizza in a Chicago movie. That doesn't make fucking sense. That should be deep dish.
It should be deep dish. I would agree with that. That's a continuity
Well,
here.
he can't afford that, dude. Come on.
That's true.
Yeah.
You just pay off the barber.
If you're in debt and the barber sees you with a deep dish pizza, he's gonna pull the Family Guy. Oh, you got money for deep dish pizzas?
Jefferson could be like a good insurance agent when he grows up. He has that.
He's
he
definitely
has that-
working for State Farm.
He has that talent.
Yo, what do you think Jefferson's shots are with Miss Wilkes?
Not
I think
0%.
everyone's shots at Mix Wills are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, not 0%. I'll say that.
Like, are you taking the over in that?
Over of 0? Yeah. Oh yeah.
No. Let's say out of 10, let's set the over under at like a 4.5. Guys, we run into this we really need to start watching these movies before we do the commentary because I forgot. I actually really like this movie.
I forgot how hot Diane Lane is.
Dude, no shit.
I bet all these kids want to like lay the pipe down.
All his tickets he's trying to scout fall out of his briefcase. Who the fuck's this kid?
He's their left center fielder, DH. Wonder what Diane Lane's resume is like. I mean, she's
Like
this
as
can't be
mixed
the
Wilkes?
greatest. I'm not trying to like I don't see anything, but this can't be the greatest school district ever. You know what I mean?
No, she's definitely. This is definitely like a you work here for 3 years, we'll pay off your student loan situation.
Yeah, she looks a little old for that though. Maybe she just actually wants to try to do a good thing.
She may have traveled the
Maybe
world
she's
before.
fucked a
Man,
student
she
and
probably
she's
traveled the
just
world for
thinking.
like 3 or 4 years before she started teaching. This kid's just spitting the truth.
God, this is ruthless though, dude.
What? But it looks like a nice school because they're all wearing ties and shit.
No, I think that's a way to so that the poor kids don't feel left out from the rich kids. By making them all look the same.
I always love the first game of the sporting events when they just get fucking crushed. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
So one fun fact I read: all the teams in this league are named after African tribes.
So this
Yeah,
was Black
the-
Panther
like the
before Black
Kekambas
Panther.
or something.
Yeah. Oh look, this guy showed up.
Because all these kids are going to go to like, I mean, they're not good enough to go to Wakanda U, but they'll probably go to like Wakanda Tech.
Yeah, like a community college that they could transfer in if they get their shit together.
Wakanda Tech Community College. The WTCC. A lot of great athletes have gone there. It's kind of like a pit stop.
Yeah.
So the main guy, or I guess
It's-
the guy who
It's on. It's actually next season of Last Chance U.
So the guy who recruited Keanu, did he do it just because he'd rather fucking pay somebody to do this than him do it?
Look, if you've got the money,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
Michael B.
he
Jordan
doesn't-
needs a shirt.
Jeff, like we said, he's got a lot of stuff on his plate, okay? He doesn't have time for this shit, especially it's way out of his way. Not one of his girlfriends lived down the projects. Not one.
Well, maybe he should meet some girls over on that side of town. Make it a little bit easier.
He doesn't eat that side of the turkey, if you get my drift.
Wait, is G Baby the one that dies at the end?
Jesus, Banner, spoilers.
My God, people watching this probably haven't seen it because why wouldn't you watch a movie with the Bro Force Squad?
And actually,
comic?
if you know Bro Force Squad sequels, when we do trailers, G Baby might come back because no one's really dead.
Yeah.
He's actually playing for the Ducks in D4. Yo, the music in this movie is fucking on point too.
Oh yeah. So G Baby just can't see game action, right? That's the only limitation.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
red-shirted.
I hate when
Wait.
the MLB is just like, yeah, you know, the baseball sport's just going down, the African American culture. I'm like, have you ever seen Hardball? You got a million athletes out here. Got the headband
Yeah,
on.
of
That's
course
awesome.
he's got the headband. This guy looks like Rajon Rondo.
Why does the pitcher keep pointing to him before he swings? Is he like tipping his pitches that way?
Why does this other team look like they're like not dealing with the same?
And the
talent?
umpire doesn't have to say Steve Reich after he swings.
Dude,
It's auto-
umpires love doing that in like little league games.
Yeah, but what else do you have going on for you if you're a little league umpire in the inner city of Chicago?
Aside from the endless amount of chicks, yeah, probably not much.
It's a dinger.
Where's the Grambling baseball scout sitting at the stands here?
Why does it have to be Grambling, Geiger?
Yeah, you're right. It could be at Atlanta T or whatever the School wasn't drumline.
He's out. I mean, you can't play against the other team and the umps. I love how the pitcher throws his glove like it's not his fault.
He called
Baby's like,
safe
"You're right. I
10
don't
minutes
want a
after they
fucking
ran
uniform,
across the
you
plate.
Dude, I miss those headphones where they like fold it over the ear.
Yeah. You could do all kinds of activities, and they would
Now,
stay on your ears.
For mound visits, Keanu can't go out. They have to make a pitching change. G-Baby can just go out and talk to him, though, right?
I would assume
Yeah.
so.
Wow, that guy should just play that on the hop. But
Oh, he's gonna be waiting for him.
Oh, wow. That was the catcher's mistake. He went to the ball. You got to let the ball come to you. He didn't block the plate.
you know, this is weird because we have not seen the team they're playing make many mistakes in the field. Dugout loves it. That kid looks G-Baby's age.
We better call it. My girlfriend's husband just went out of town, so
Well, this coach has the slicky suit.
Jesus.
Guess that's the game, huh?
It's just kind of like the Rangers games, you know, Jeff. Like whenever it gets too late, they just kind of
Just call it.
we gotta get home.
Yeah, the hockey team. Hey, look, a little
God, this takes me
tension.
back to Little League so much. Just strangling your best friend because he missed a ground ball. Like, what the fuck is your problem?
And then you're at the pizza place with him later. You're like, look, you know how competitive
He's
I
like,
get.
fuck this. I'm gonna sell dope. Like, what? What? Why would that be the
That's
other
your
option?
immediate response to any type of argument.
Yo, one of them's guaranteed money, though.
Keanu takes him aside. Listen, you can sell dope and be on a Little League team. Actually, it helps to kind of, you know, get to know some people, network a little.
So does he have to pay for this for everybody? Because, I mean, I understand he wants to help the team, but he does not have the money to be doing that. I guess this answers my question.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a pretty good point.
Yo, that's a fucking steal. 3 pizzas, 11 pops for 2 tickets.
That
Especially,
pizza doesn't even-
yeah, Jordan's still playing.
But he's not playing. He's not playing for the Bulls back then. In 01,
Hey,
he's with the
what?
Wizards.
No, he is with the. Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so who even would have been on that Bulls team? Kirk Heinrich, Ben Gordon,
Who would have been on the Mavericks for that team in that back then?
Jason Kidd, Michael Finley, maybe?
Yeah.
I miss those headphones, dude. They were so inefficient, made no sense, but they just look.
I do remember this movie whenever I played Little League sports. This is where going to the ship came from.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we going
to the ship. What?
What?
What's in that folder? Anything? It's like, I mean, mathematically, after one game, it is possible. Yeah, this was a pretty fucking cool scene.
You want to get some shocks on those cars?
Yeah. No
Not
shit.
cars.
Does that thing have fucking like
It's fine.
hydraulics?
It's got wood paneling, so you know it's made well.
Keanu probably owes some of these guys fucking
No
money.
shit. Keanu was like, "Look, I know it's not safe for you to live here, but it's really not safe for me to go in there.
So he's gonna park his car there?
It's not his car. What does he care?
Whose car is it?
It's the The dude with the money, the dude that's paying him.
Oh, it's like a loner. Yeah, I wouldn't point that out, but is this the same housing place that the diabetic kid lived in?
I think there's a couple projects.
Yeah, I think it's like a whole little, like maybe not the same building, but the same complex.
It makes me sleep really well though that I know that police are concerned about Sterling Brown double of parking, but they're not down at this housing complex.
Geiger, there's nothing to see here, okay?
It's well paid tax money there. Going to the po.
I like how the Kekambas let the ball get deep. They're not afraid to go the opposite way.
Oh yeah, they're the kings of going oppo.
Jeff, you know they're a speedy team. You know that.
They're not going to hit it out of the park.
Ooh. Again, they're just peppering right field.
Well, in Little League, that's where you put your weakest team.
Well, they actually got a lead.
That kid looks like I know him from somewhere. I don't know what from though. He almost looks like Joel Embiid or something.
He kind of does.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, G, baby, what's the scouting report here? How can these guys afford batting gloves? Why in these movies do they make every other team look more affluent than the team we're like viewing? Like how this is League in the Project said all these other kids have way better equipment. It doesn't make any sense.
They're just sponsored by a richer.
Be like, hey, you got a little too much movement there in your mechanics.
What do you do when a guy gets on base? That slider's pretty nasty. Yo, can we get a Kekamba's jersey online?
I'm sure we could.
I'm sure you can.
Can we be like number 2 and then on the shirt just says Whitey?
What? Does G Baby end up getting a jersey? Because I want his.
Yeah, I think he does in the end.
Yeah, after he gets brutally murdered, they decide to give him one to put on his grave.
There we go.
And you're like getting mad at me for spoilers.
Well, you already fucking spoiled it. Unless someone just fast forward and started listening to us right now, which would be weird.
It's not unheard of though.
Kiana's like, I think I might have found the kid that I'm gonna, because every Little League team has to have a kid whose arm you just run into the ground and ruin his career. Yep. I think I might have found mine.
Guys, for $30, you can get a G Baby jersey online.
Damn. It says Kekamba's on the front.
Kekamba's on the front and G Baby #1 on the back.
Is it a button up or is it a...
Oh yeah, dude, it's a legit jersey. It's a button up.
Dude, I would rock that so hard. This thing's like a clown car.
I'm almost drunk enough to buy it right now.
Banner, do you think all the nuns think Diane Lane's a whore just because she like dresses the way she does? And she's pretty.
She's showing neck. God,
yeah, probably.
I heard she has an STD. From who? Like, we don't talk to you. That's just what I heard.
Jesus told me. Jesus told me.
Jesus told me it when I prayed to him. And are you calling him a liar? I mean, no, but I don't know if you talked to him directly.
All right, so the Kekambas, they field 9, right? 10 if you include G Baby. Over under, Diane Lane has fucked 5 of them.
Well, that's disgusting, Banner.
So right now, if Keanu gets pulled over for speeding, wouldn't the cop check everyone else's ID but him probably?
I feel like these kids are sick.
No, you're good. You're good, sir. I just need everyone else's, and I need them to step out of the car.
Oh, you need the kids who weren't driving and are also in elementary school? Yeah, that's exactly what I need. Thank you. He's safe. Ow, did you see that? Oh, yeah, this is the kid who quit. Why did he quit?
There's always the kid that quits. He's like, hey, I want to come back now. It's like, yeah, that's cool.
G Baby's a fucking hustler. Got to renegotiate his contract.
Yeah, the kid who quits. He's like, oh, the team's kind of good.
The team's good. Yeah, every team has a Kevin Durant. It's like, fuck this. I want to leave. Wait a second. Okay, I want to come back.
Wow, this is a hard bargain.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good compromise there.
Yo, G Baby's a good agent. I'd let him rep me.
Probably better than Jay-Z.
No, I guarantee you, if he was alive, he'd be working for Rock Nation.
Oh yes, he would.
Oh, he does have like his swing looks like a right-handed Prince Fielder, even Jefferson. Damn, yo, this Kekamba's offense is murderer's row.
They're gonna nickel and dime you all day. So
Reminds
is
me of
this the
those
league?
Pittsburgh Pirates teams of the '80s where they couldn't put their hat over their fro? God, those teams were awesome.
Yeah, those are the best. Who was it? There was a guy on that team who had to pitch while he was on acid because he forgot that he was starting, and so he took acid that morning. And his girlfriend, I think they were playing in L.A. and he was in San Diego with his girlfriend, and she read in the paper that morning that he was starting, and he almost pitched a perfect game. Do you remember that, Horns?
I do.
I like found that article online in college.
I can't remember his name.
I don't remember who.
It's like in semi-pro when he's like, those 24 rebounds in Cincinnati? You remember that? I don't.
Yeah.
Dude, Diane Lane, liking the hat.
Me too.
Look, she's got that jacket over her shoulders like that with her arms not in the sleeves. Like, look, I'm chilly, but I'm ready to go. It's a power move.
I'm going to be honest here. Keanu, dude, you owe people a lot of fucking money. We can't be going out on dates.
Jeff, everyone needs to get a little. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like, my dick doesn't go in.
He takes her over to his place and grills out. He's like, yeah, this is the date. Had these
What's
meats.
this hole in the wall from? God, that's Mickey. We were horse playing. Horse playing, or you owed him $6,600? A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. This guy looks like a stand-up guy.
Is this the
Yeah,
dude? Is this the dude that plays the fucking grandpa in Breaking Bad?
I think he plays the grandpa in a lot of movies. I've seen him before.
The dude that blows off Gustavo's face or whatever? I'm pretty sure that's him. Yep. I'm going to go with that's him. Not going to research it. Just Bro 4 Squad style. That's right. Comment below when I'm wrong.
So this is where he's taking the bet that'll just save his life.
Oh, I remember this, yeah. This is how I always imagined placing a live bet. You go into like what looks like a kitchen scene from a sitcom because it's like half of a house.
See, this is what's great about, I guess gambling's kind of legal now everywhere, but in America, usually it's this, unless you're in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's some guy that just hates his job working 8 hours. Like, yeah, what do you want? I'm like, I want the Bulls to cover 8. How much? I'm like, $100. Cool. Here you go. Here's your ticket. Come back if you win. That's it.
Kekambas, I like that. Although they can link it to him, so it's a little risky.
Uh-oh.
Is he going back near the bar again?
No, I think he was going home.
Oh, okay.
I think that's
O'Neal,
where he
we
lives.
just want to talk. Jesus. Want to know how you feel about the Sixers game?
Heard you've been pretty hot lately, so wanted to get
People
some
don't
tips.
understand. It's the summer. It's the NBA season. Once we get into football season, watch out. I'm going to pay everyone back.
You can, yeah. I just try to do this. I do the NBA for fun.
Yeah, that's not where I really make the money. We all know the barber's not getting over this fence.
Yeah, NFL and college football, that's where spreads are covered. We all know that. Fucking the Raiders playing an early game out on the East Coast in Buffalo?
kidding
Come
me?
on. No way.
East
well
Coast
just give me
team
the-
minus the points. So I don't even need to. We don't need to wait for the game to end. You can just pay me now.
Just pay me now.
Why would I do that?
This is how we feel on Friday when our boss is trying to find us to ask us work on Saturday. We gotta run up a stair like, Jesus, get me out of here.
Why are people just leaving their windows open? The other thing too is they know where you live, so yeah, maybe you.
Save on AC, Jeff. Fuck. I mean, he has no money.
Well, what is it?
Make up your fucking mind.
He flipped it.
Doesn't he win too?
That's unbelievable. I'm not going to spoil that. We already spoiled G baby.
No.
I'm pretty
wait,
sure he wins.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he wins because then he puts all 24 on something else. Yeah.
The over under that he gets fucked on.
Who hasn't
Hold on.
been backdoor covered though? Gee, comment below your best backdoor cover story. Fuck.
So wait, did he take his date to the bar where he owes $7,000 to?
Does she still think he's like a traitor? Like on Wall Street?
I don't know. Is that what he told her?
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't paying
Well,
that
that's
close
what he.
attention.
Well, he told her something because he came in with like a suit, but it wasn't really.
You make up a lot of lies to get inside the skirt. I mean, I'm not hating him, but I didn't know that's
Yeah,
what he said.
look, I respect the game. I don't hate the player. Whatever works, man.
Oh yeah, here she's telling him.
Guys, we're doing it again. We're watching the fucking movie
I
and
know.
not
I'm
talking.
sorry. I'm
God
just,
damn it.
It's
Well,
just
Diane
good.
Lane just,
It's like,
Diane Lane just walked out, so we all need to learn not to make the same mistake, you know?
yeah, I'm like, dude, don't. I mean, you can be mean to her after you've been dating her for about 8 months, but not the first.
Yo, this is a ballsy move here. Tell her you're in the hole and two bookies are trying to kill you.
Hey, no lies. Now you know everything bad about me now.
But he's like, don't worry, because I
And
bet
had
on the.
Columbia at 98, but then it left. And
He's like, but
Don't
it's
go
cool.
out the table.
It's cool. I've got the Chicago +6 for 12. It's fine.
She's like, you didn't take Miami minus the points. He's like, why? What do you know?
Look, and
I heard-
everyone knows Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway played great in Chicago. Like, god damn it.
She's like, Hardaway has that
You think
ankle.
I should flip it?
He's like, I could take the first
Every
half
man's
line.
dream to have a fight with his significant other about if the spread is right or not, or if they should cover.
She's like, when I saw that Miami was only 6-point favorites, I knew Vegas knew something.
I'm sure
They're-
mostly just guys listen to this, obviously, because a guy asked us to do this movie commentary, but everyone has had the conversation with their girlfriend or wife on what is a point spread, what is covering and everything. And as they look at you blankly, like we used to look at our math teacher whenever they start to talk about the like Pythagorean theorem or whatever,
Yep.
It's just the greatest thing ever. I'm like, okay, just pretend that it doesn't start 0-0. It starts 7.5 to 0. It's the hardest conversation to have with somebody, though.
What is with this other coach wearing like the whole like, dude, you're not in the fucking major leagues with like the baseball pants and the.
We got a great deal on these uniforms. They can get one for free, so this is what I'm wearing.
Yeah, my wife says I take it too seriously, so I left her.
Yeah. Okay. She was also fucking the pool boy.
This guy, dude, I always hated this fucking guy. Like, what are you that concerned about winning? This guy's disgusting. This is what a shock. Coach that wears full uniform to rec league game in the projects takes it too seriously.
He's like, can you pull her off the field because my pitcher Danny Almonte needs to warm up. So
Yeah. Actually, he'll be here in a minute. He's just trying to park. What? He's driving? Yeah. That's such a good point. I guarantee you that guy's the smallest dick in Chicago.
you only know that because you fucked his wife, but I agree with you.
She said it. She brought it up. I didn't even ask.
And she threw herself at you, first off. I was there.
Absolutely. I was trying to leave that Applebee's.
Michael B. Jordan's too old?
Yeah, I forgot he was the one too.
Do you blame him for going back to Wakanda and killing everyone? I mean, fuck. He's had a tough life. Black Panther killed his dad. He is part of a shitty baseball team. He wants to play basketball. And now he's too old. I don't blame him at all.
Man, look at that speed too. God, we could use that.
You think he went to start boxing right now?
Probably. He's like, where's Sylvester Stallone?
Or do you think he had a crazy accident as he ran and caught fire and then just started?
All the above, actually. Gag, I think your volume's a little loud.
Sorry.
I can just hear this ump calling bullshit pitches on the outside part of the plate.
Oh, you mean him saying Steve Reich after he, like, swings and misses?
Dude, this guy again? Oh my fucking God.
Your boys also have too much pine tar on their bats.
Yeah,
we don't even know what
okay.
the fuck that is.
Why is the league president at every game to suck this coach's dick?
They go to church together, Jeff.
Oh, I love this. Yeah, put it on them. That's a good point. Oh, I'm on a warning? Yeah, they do have like button-up jerseys that cost $85 each. Ooh. G baby, tell him. Oh my God.
See, I don't blame some of the athletes. It was like I hate old white fat people too. I really do. I bet this guy has a fake Twitter account too, Jeff.
G baby speaks for all of us, really. I hope there's a G baby Twitter account out there. That would be awesome.
I'm sure there is. If there's not, we should make one. Gotta take off his damn headphones. This is before Bluetooth. Or if not, you can just play the Bose speaker from the fucking dugout.
Let's just get that. Pull up that station wagon with the wood paneling and let's bump some Big Poppa.
I don't think we touched on this. This is the greatest Keanu Reeves has ever been as an actor, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
This is the only time I've watched a movie, I'm like, I buy it. He's actually
like in a serious role. Totally agree. You kind of laugh at him in Point Break. The Matrix is like not really. I mean,
yeah, I love him. I love him in Point Break. Bill and Ted, I love him in. But you're like, dude, I love him because he's kind of just a joke. But this is actually he does some pretty good acting. I know that you're a big fan of the John Wicks. I haven't seen him yet, but
yeah, the first one there's a lot of meat to chew on. The second one he just shoots everyone in the world. Okay, this kid's definitely too old. Also.
Well, who's this kid? Reggie Jackson? Why is he wearing glasses? And he's number 44.
We can't get rec specs. Those glasses are massive. Well, that was just middle. Well, we'll get over it. Buzz the tower next time.
Next time he needs to give one right between the eyes.
If you want to crowd the plate like that and cheat on the inside fastball. Tiki, you think that's funny?
Tiggy's just like, hey man, who cares? We got 12 grand on someone to cover tonight. That's all that really matters. Do you do you think Keanu's ever been to Vegas? Like, what would he do there?
He would.
He would die. No, there's no way.
He'd somehow be in debt the second he got off the plane.
Banner, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We had a dirty situation, but we're all better now.
Heard
I
that.
shit my pants. It's fine.
Well, you missed Jamal isn't allowed to play because of his birth certificate, and is Andre the pitcher? He's not allowed to wear his headphones anymore.
America's still racist.
Yeah.
Nothing has gotten better at all.
Jamal's Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I couldn't remember if it was him or Kofi that wasn't allowed to play because of their age.
This is so good. Okay, what game is this? Because that looks like a college game.
It's supposed to be. It's Miami Bulls, right?
Yeah, but I actually read it's the CBA. Yeah, it's like some Continental Basketball Association final.
Because after Michael Jordan's dad got killed by a bunch of people that he owed money to, they probably didn't want anything to do with this movie.
Okay, Tillman, good play.
Who would be on this Bulls team? 2001.
Kirk Heinrich, bro.
Because Pippen would have been with like Rockets, Blazers.
Yeah, probably the Blazers.
Yeah. And Rodman was already off that team. And Kurt.
Williams is going to the line. He never misses. He is an 80% free.
So
sure.
so wait, is Tick
Like,
in
I'm
it
gonna have
for
to
the same
kill
money?
myself.
Miami by 7. Fuck. Well, maybe backdoor cover here. Some
This
prayer goes in.
is why betting's fun.
This is fun.
We covered.
They covered.
That is a backdoor cover.
This is one of the greatest. This is a great scene, honestly, because if you've ever sports betted before, which is highly illegal and so much fun, this is like one of the greatest feelings ever. Just the shitty cover. These people are like, "What are you even talking about?" There's a game on.
So he's 1K up now.
Baby.
Oh, look at those fine ladies. What kind of chicks are hanging out at this bar?
No shit.
Fink's not going to pay up.
No. Did he bring his own can of Old Style into the bar?
I respect that.
I want to ask you guys what happens next, but I can't fucking remember. There's somehow he gets fucked, doesn't he?
Yeah, I want to say the guy doesn't pay him, but I can't really remember. Mickey's giving him free shots, though.
So who really won? You know?
We're going to bet on the Bulls again?
Again?
Come
Come
on.
on.
So do they only bet NBA, or are they just degenerate gamblers? They bet everything. Damn, that's a lot of shots. Relax.
I'm just drinking some beer now.
Yeah.
Cassette tape ejects. Wow, this is an old movie. Oh, his name's Duffy? Why do I think he was Mickey for some reason?
Because he probably owes Mickey money, too.
He definitely owes someone named Mickey money.
I feel like everybody
he owes the
that
barber
ever...
money, he owes this guy money.
And Fink
Now,
owes
this
him
guy's
money.
pissed 'cause he's happy. He's like, I'm the assistant manager here. You don't want to fuck with me.
I could make your life hell if I wanted. What? I'll make sure your mozzarella sticks come out cold every time.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. He uses the money to take the kids to the Cubs game.
Oh, well, that's worth it.
Isn't that what he does?
I mean, he takes them there somehow. I don't know how he
I
affords
mean,
it.
they watch Sammy Sosa, which I mean is a life-changing experience, dude. I mean, talk about somebody that played the game the right way.
Was this when he was on steroids or when he was using a corked bat?
It was before he was white. Yeah, I believe he was on both then. He had
Okay.
a cork bat and
Yeah.
the cork bat though banner was just for batting practice.
Right, I knew that. I know. I was just asking.
Just to put on a show. How do you say a show for the fans?
Oh, he said he paid him off, so we're good. So first off, can we get a different shirt on before we decide to make serious life decisions?
Look, that shirt's got Cycly written all over it.
God.
No,
Cycling
no.
walks in with that and khaki shorts on.
Banner, I'll disagree. That's not Cycly's wardrobe because you can't see his left ball out of his
That's
shorts.
true. That's true.
Is this wood panel on this fucking car getting bigger each scene?
Yes, it is. Look, he won big. He was able to expand. He still hasn't got those fucking shocks fixed.
Banner, somewhere Cycly is like, listen, guys, I get it. My shorts were too short, but you don't have to keep hammering it for me.
He's like, you talked about it for 30 minutes on the Jurassic Park movie commentary. So he's just dropping off the shit. This is like the breakup. You just bring them their stuff.
Yeah.
This is something Jeff Fisher has done so many times. Like, listen, guys, I love you, but I got fired for going 7 and 9 again. So
Bobby Petrino usually just writes this on the whiteboard. Sorry, guys. Take another job.
yeah. Also, Melissa, who was your, I don't really know what she did. She's
Athletic
coming
trainer, probably. Yeah, Melissa, our junior athletic trainer, will also not be returning. Totally unrelated.
Yeah, most of her jobs weren't pertain to any of you guys, if you catch my drift.
Sticky's added some product to his hair since they won this game. So Jamal's not here, right? He hasn't shown back up.
He hasn't
since...
shown back. He joins a gang, right? He gets his hair braided and shit.
He doesn't get off work at the 7-Eleven till 8.
And that's if the guy with the next shift shows up on time.
Well, and also it usually gets held up, so usually he has to answer a question by cops too. So
God, that'll take forever.
because somehow even though he gets held up, he's always a suspect. I don't know. It's weird.
He's like, I work here. How would I rob myself? Look, sir, we just have to ask these questions, all right?
I don't like this any more than you do.
He's like, you think I held myself at gunpoint?
Listen, I voted for Obama, so it's 2001.
It's
You can't
2001,
use
so he's
that
a Chicago senator right now. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you can't even use that yet. Yeah, I vote. Well, we're in Chicago. I voted for him.
Bill Clinton was basically a black president. Stop saying that. No. So basically, Sticky just wants to double down again, and he's like, I don't know,
I
man.
think his name's Tiki.
I'm going to call him Sticky.
Okay.
But
After
yeah, I think
he has enough product in his hair to be called Sticky.
He also looks like the kid from Road Trip and the new guy.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I
He
know
looks
it's
like
not
his
him,
dad
but
or older brother.
he definitely looks like him. Is this a clown car? How the fuck do all these kids just fit in it?
Because they're like 3.5 foot tall. It's fine.
Here we go.
Man, that's a fun prank. Leave your skinny white friend in the projects.
So wait, I'm actually confused here. Are they at? Hold on. If there's
I can't wait to see
Ivy,
the
then we know
stadium.
where they're
Yeah,
at.
This is old Detroit.
Yeah.
That's a great stadium too. I
Yeah,
love
that was a
stadium.
fantastic stadium.
But the game actually is Cubs White Sox, according to the radio.
Which makes sense because they live in the south side of Chicago, and that's where the White Sox are.
Stadium's in Detroit. Jeff, if this was a Rangers game, Busby'd be up there. It's like I'm with some ethnic fans up here that are
Some
part of
good
the-
old Rangers fans, probably at your first game, huh, boys? What makes you think that? No, I just.
That's not Sammy Sosa, right?
No.
Okay.
Wow, I can't believe Sammy Sosa wouldn't even do this movie.
No, he's in it.
Yeah, he's in it.
Oh, okay. Why'd the guy turn around then if he knows he's not Sammy?
Because he look at Sammy.
Look at that. In his heyday.
Yep.
So this is batting practice, so that is the cork bat.
Oh, it's corked as shit.
Yeah.
Also, his body's corked with steroids.
Right.
Wow. The great Sammy. All natural. Love it.
It's just all Jeff. If you work hard enough, you could be Sammy too.
It's God-given.
If you work hard enough.
And his skin becoming totally white after he retired had nothing to do with anything he was taking during his career.
I didn't know God is God like HGH. Jesus used HGH though. Everyone knows it.
Yeah, everybody
How
knows
else do you
that.
think he got so ripped?
If Jesus didn't use HGH, he'd just be known as like Adam or Eve or Noah.
Just a regular carpenter.
Why does he put his hands up? Like, does she think he's armed?
You don't know, man.
I mean,
Why you?
I guess it is.
Who's the teacher back there? She looks hot too, Miss Flam.
Yeah, hang on. Let's all have a meeting here about these kids.
Jesus.
Like, I don't even
I thought this was like a nun school. All these teachers are like primed to go. Is this a porno?
Yeah, she's definitely half a zip down on her shirt there from showing a little too much cleavage for a fifth grader.
You know, she knew it was him, so she went down a couple inches.
How
on
many
that
of those
zip.
fifth graders do you think popped their first boner in math class to her
I
drawing
guarantee-
geometry on
Banner,
the board?
remember when you'd pop boners for no reason? The teacher's like, "Hey, you want to finish this problem on the board?" I'm like, "Not really."
Yep, and then
No,
you have
I've
to tuck it
sweatpants
inside your
on.
belt and hold your binder in front of your lap.
I remember I just daydream and I'd pop a boner, then the bell rang and I had to go out. And I'm just like, "Shit!" Like you got to walk out like fucking Quasimodo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, just so no one knows that you have a fucking huge ass erection.
Like quasi fucking moto.
Everyone got quiet. Am I the only person that did that? or
No,
am
I
weird?
would tuck it
No,
in
I'm
my
just
belt.
looking at-
You tuck
I'm
it in
looking
your
at
waist.
Diane Lane.
I'm popping one right now. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Comment
Oh.
below if you ever pop your favorite
Or
boner
don't.
pop story. We'd
Or
love to hear
don't.
it.
He's like, also, what's Miss Flam's situation? What? You just made up with me. Now you're already. I just want to know what her deal is.
Like, I just need to know what
What's
my
your
options
deal?
are.
I mean, her and Chris seem like they're on the outs, but they're kind of off and on.
By the way, Chris is parked out front. Should we be worried? Yeah, maybe. Is that a Buddha statue in the hallway? What is that?
Yeah, I mean, Buddha, Jesus,
I love
it's all
that he
the
can
same.
just come in here and talk to her anytime he wants before, the school shootings fucking happened all the time.
So he's
Jesus.
working for the bar now?
No, he's Well, he just got offered a job as physical activities coordinator at the school, which is kind of funny because he's a degenerate gambler with clear alcoholism issues. Yet the only two jobs we see him get in the movie are related to working with children.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Is he bringing this beer for the game, or what's
Once
what's going on?
again, some father's better than no father sometimes. So
Is this another team that has way cooler jerseys than them? Oh, the Boo-Wahs again.
Yeah. And this is the team we faced first game, right?
Yeah, this is the team with the coach that got Jamal kicked off and then wouldn't let him wear his headphones.
Ah. Did they already all sing Big Papa, like, as a team out loud?
yeah,
Fuck, I missed it?
No, you spoiled it. It
I
doesn't
said
happen.
not yet.
Oh.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
At least you have a reason this time. It's not like the Dark Knight commentary we did.
What? I didn't spoil anything on that movie.
They had the number 6 and the number 9
know,
guys standing
say
next to each other. Not a mistake.
Yeah, no, that was definitely on purpose. Jesus, Jefferson, could you have a bigger fucking gut right there?
He's just
Beef
big
eater.
stomached. Why does this box look like it's been in the freezer? Oh, the Sunday alternates. So was the G Baby Kekamba's jersey like this banner, or was it the
Yeah.
green one?
No, it was like this.
Jeff, if it was really cool, every person would be number 42. If it was really cool.
Maybe one day we'll all wear 42. The guy from Fast and Furious
Yeah.
is Pee-wee
Pete
Reese.
Reese or whoever that was definitely
Yeah.
said
Maybe one day he's like, "Are you the guy from Fast and Furious?" Yeah. Our careers is trending in the same direction. He's like, "Well, I'm gonna be Black Panther. You'll never get a not niche role ever." So, oh, G Baby's number 1 also.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Does it say G Baby on the back?
Yes, it does.
Oh God, I might have to get that.
I'm telling you,
Dude,
dude.
if I ever coach youth sports, when I see a team with new uniforms, I'm just like, dude, let's pack it up. Let's go home. There's no fucking way we'll win.
No.
It's
It's
over.
like when what was it, Georgia that came out in warm-ups in the red jerseys, and then for the game they changed into blacks?
Mm-hmm.
See ya. Good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. Nope,
Yeah.
we're not winning that.
I'll just tell the kids until the third act when we get new jerseys, we have no chance.
Remember when the Mighty Ducks? Oh, there's Diane Lane in the stands, of course. Remember when the Mighty Ducks switched out of their American jerseys when they're playing for Team USA and
Yep.
spit on the flag and then put on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
jerseys?
And the crowd loved it.
But it's cool because they beat Iceland.
yeah.
Hey, as long as you stand for the anthem.
Or stay in the locker room. Am I right?
Yeah.
Make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
This song was actually played during the game. Who's this, DMX?
Yeah.
He went to prison too.
For
but
like-
but then he got out and became a preacher, so all's forgiven.
But then he went back for like tax evasion, right?
Well, I mean,
That guy looked like
Jesus
Victor
never-
Oladipo.
Wait, we got batting gloves now too? Holy shit, that was a nice
Banner, I've read the Bible a couple times, and Jesus never said to pay your taxes, so it's
Oh,
more of
okay.
a British thing.
Does Kofi ever hit one over the fence and get that pizza?
I don't know. Oh man, you cannot get picked off there.
Up in here. See, that's just a good AB. Fouling some off.
Wait for your pitch.
Why is
Although-
Jefferson trying to leg out a double?
Isn't that leg double since the Reagan administration? He was trying to get in scoring position with 2 outs.
That's just a coaching decision. He shouldn't have
Although-
waved him on.
Let's be honest, second base is not scoring position for Jefferson Albert Tibbs. He's got to be on third, like halfway home, actually. Relay, get him. God damn it.
So this is
The
his one
scoreboard's-
mound visit, right?
Yeah, well, now G-Baby can come out because he's the pitching coach who wears a glove in the dugout for some reason.
You never know.
Oh, here it is. Yep. Favorite part.
Miles isn't saying no because he doesn't have his headphones. He's saying no because he's thrown 36 innings the last 3 days. His arm-
He's like, dude, my arm is dead, coach.
He's like, Miles, I don't give a shit about your future.
He's like, look,
all
if
right?
you can play third base, you can pitch.
He's
But
like,
coach,
"Mom,
I can't play third base.
My mom took me to the doctor. They said I need something named fucking Thomas John surgery. They said
He's
my
like-
dad paid for it. I've never even met my fucking father. There's no
He's like-
way I need to pitch.
That's fine. Just throw breaking balls and you'll be all right. Well, that seems like the opposite of what
Just snap off those breaking balls and we'll be fine.
those 12 to 6s. Okay, bud.
He does squats. He's like 12, but I bet he could squat like
This
320.
guy's like doing a Gary Sheffield impression with his bat.
Yeah, this kid did this last time too. I would buzz the tower a little bit. That'll get him off the plate.
Is he spitting some chaw there too? That's a balk, right?
No, there's no one on base. Oh, there is someone.
Yeah,
on
there
base.
is somebody on base.
Is he on the rubber? He has to come set though. Now,
He
then
was on the
can't.
he was on the rubber and set.
Well, he was leaning in to get the sign. Come on.
I don't know, man.
Cut him some slack.
Balk. It's a balk.
Dude, Keanu's Under Armour actually looks pretty cool. with
I
the
wish we were in the
Kekamba.
stands. It was like, that's a balk. And
Balk.
like all the
I'm
all the-
surprised the Boo-Wah's fucking coach isn't complaining
like
after all the
showing
other
us
shit
their
he's brought
blade.
up.
Like, I'm sorry.
I don't think Keanu knows any of the words except for the chorus.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Isn't it hot that Diane Lane knows the words?
But
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah.
surprise me all at the same time.
She's like, we used to sing this at frat parties all the time.
I was in a pretty cool sorority. We all had fun. My sisters.
We did a lot of work for the community and stuff. Okay, that's too much, number 7.
I also had a lot of premarital sex, but that was part of it, you know? It was just fun.
Not even close. You see how he gets ahead with the breaking ball? He's pitching backwards here, and then throws the fastball right by him. Thank you, for calling
he read
someone
the
out.
scouting report on him, Jeff.
That G-Baby had, yeah.
Yeah, he likes balls over the plate so he can hit them out. So he just didn't do that, and he's fine.
Is he just
last
like
clip,
picking who leads off at this point?
Okay, he's reading the lineup. Has any of your guys' little league coach, whenever you come in an inning, it's the last inning, he reads like all 9 people's names.
Yeah.
And he's like, I read all your names because all of you guys are going to get a hit this inning.
Yeah, and then what happens is they strike out the fucking side.
Yeah, they strike out the side.
First guy goes up there and you see the fastball. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be honest, only 3 of us are hitting this.
A leadoff bunt?
Needs
That's
to crash on
ballsy.
that one. Third baseman needs to crash on that one.
Yeah.
If they're going to play him back, why not? They're giving it to you. Can you steal in this league?
I think the ball has to cross the plate before you can leave the bag, right?
Again, this ump is calling strikes when people clearly swing and miss.
Got it
Hey,
in the
since
hole.
we kind of have fans now, since someone asked us to do this movie, I would love to do this. I would love to get drunk with you guys in August and actually commentate live on the Little League World Series. I think that'd be like some of the most fun we could ever do.
Maybe we could YouTube live it.
Yeah, that'd be so much fun.
Oh, is that Kofi over the? Oh no, he gets robbed right here, right? Yeah.
Quit spoiling it. Ooh,
Corey
backflip
Hunter.
though. He liked it. Don't go halfway. Tag up on that.
So their best hitter plays shortstop. He might be the coach's son too.
Get down. Yeah, he's definitely coach's son.
If you put G-Baby in, there's no way they can pitch to him. He's too
He's
short.
got no strike zone.
He's David Eckstein.
Cardinal great. MVP too.
David Eckstein once won Jewish Athlete of the Year, and he's not Jewish.
Well, sometimes you just got to figure, Jeff.
All right, G-Baby. On a high note, hell of a season, boys. Can't imagine anything bad is going to happen now. So did he blow his money on those uniforms, or did the bar guy just hook him up because he got him his money back?
Probably a little bit of both.
Hey, that car could use a wash.
Yeah, see, there's Michael B. Jordan, all gangstered up.
That's sad to see.
If it's like the 30 for 30, Keanu's like, if I had it all over to do again, I'd still let him go in alone. I mean, I could fuck Diane Lane, and I don't want to get killed over this
She's
shit.
like, she texts me, I'll be up for maybe 30 more minutes. And I know it's a 10-minute drive there.
She texts me hi with 2 smiley faces. She's going to fuck me. You want me to walk these kids in and get shot? Fuck that. Plus, I just covered.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, boy. I'm not going to lie. This scene in theaters fucked me up.
I think I was too young to
couples-
actually see this
couples
movie
have
in theaters.
fights. Couples have fights.
People argue. Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're going to tear up
What do you
later,
think-
guys.
What do you think this
Yeah,
is?
what's the real crime? Him dying, or like that's a terrible shot if he hit him. It's like way over to the
Yeah,
right.
it's almost like he meant to.
Like fuck.
Yo, this is some fucking acting by a kid, though.
This is unbelievable, dude.
I bet Chris Kyle watched this movie and is like, no way, that's a terrible fucking shot. No way. May he rest in peace.
Dude, of anyone on the team, why G baby? Not that I want any of these kids to die, but like, come on.
Okay, Jeff, if you pick one to die, who would it be? Albert Jefferson Tibbs?
It'd be the catcher with the glasses. He's given us nothing at the plate.
Yeah, I would agree with
But
that.
again, I don't want any of these kids to die.
Yeah, but if I had
you
to,
had to have one.
it's either him or the Rondo lookalike.
It's like pick one. Will Thomas, he's hitting 190.
And it's a great question because it can't be racist because there's not a white kid on the team.
Right. God damn. So was G baby in this class too? I thought he was so much younger.
No, he's way younger.
Yeah, because they're all like about to be 10 or 10 or 11, and he's like about to be 9.
It's like G baby got shot. It's like, well, are you okay? I mean, you're not pregnant, right? What? No. Okay, good.
No, why? We had sex 4 hours ago. How would I even know that?
Well,
I just thought you guys knew. I thought that's how it worked.
I'm not a doctor, Elizabeth. Okay. Oh, I forgot his funeral's in this. God damn it, this is emotional.
Jeff, hold it together, Jesus. He's gonna come back in the sequel.
The Boo Waz coach shows up. He's like, I just want you guys to know you can't technically replace him on the roster. This is goddamn funeral. I know, and our thoughts and
I've
prayers
seen
are.
you eyeing Anton, and let me tell you, I know he's a great glove and a left-handed hitter, but he ain't fucking getting on your roster. I'm
Yeah,
telling
he'll
you.
balance out your lineup, but I'll fight that tooth and nail. It's what G Baby would have wanted. What? That is the exact opposite of what G Baby would have wanted.
G baby didn't even know him.
Oh God.
Casket's huge for that little kid.
He'll grow into
Yeah.
it.
Okay. God damn it.
Is that what
Yeah.
you were going to say?
Yes.
Damn it, Jeff.
We use laughter to cope with our grief.
I thought his name was O'Connor.
It's Connor O'Neill, Banner, and he doesn't live on campus.
Are we sure about that?
Oh,
He's
man.
like, look, guys, I knew him
80% of the
because
crowd
I
right
got
now is
paid
like-
$500 a week to coach basketball or to coach baseball, even though I only bet on basketball. So I really had no idea what I was doing. And yeah, I dropped him off and he got shot. So sue
Banner,
me.
you saying basketball makes me know you're racist. 80% of the crowd up here is like, who's this fucking cracker? And then he's gonna explain it right now.
He's like,
Like also, if anyone's wondering, I like Vancouver with the points tonight. That's how you start the eulogy. Vegas wants you to think that the money is not on them to cover, but they're wrong.
He just starts the eulogy about him like covering like a game. Like, how's this have to do with you? He'll get to it. Don't worry. Tiggy's in the stands.
Oh, this is actually really good filmmaking because we don't get to see his at bat until like the eulogy. I love how they do that.
No, yeah, actually, yeah, this is.
This fucking coach.
this is great storytelling. Did we already say
God,
that?
could they not make that other coach look like a bigger piece of shit?
No, he sucks. I'm really glad you fucked his wife.
Yeah, well, I mean, she wouldn't let me put it in, but we did have some hand stuff.
He's like, also, look for the fastball away. But if it comes inside, lean into it.
If you're Coach O'Neill and you look to the bench, you got to tell Anderson Tidswell, like, look, man, I'm not gonna lie. If G Baby gets on base here, your job's in
What if
jeopardy.
he called him over just to talk about if he thought OJ did it?
Like, where's the proof,
He had a
right?
ton of evidence. Like, but the glove didn't fit, coach. Yeah, you're right. Go up there. Just look for fastball away.
Do you call that a strike? This guy thinks he's going back G Baby off the plate?
Yo, when did they get batting gloves?
I think, like, that was part of their equipment that they got with this. That is quite the pitching rubber.
Again, Oppo.
He lets the ball get deep. G-Baby's not cheating up there.
He's more of a contact hitter.
Yeah. He's like a
gonna-
Biggio type.
You want to bring the infield in, he's going to make you pay.
Honestly, though, Jeff, I mean, I know he's dead, but look at this funeral. I'm like, come on. I mean, he hit a base clearing single.
Hey,
to
he's
the
batting
right
1,000,
side.
Geiger. What the fuck more do you want?
This is acting, folks.
I remember a summer league game in college where I went 4 for 4, and if I would have died of alcohol poisoning that night, I'd been like, okay, I'm good. That's fine.
How many upset fantasy owners are out there who just picked up G-Baby after this at bat? Like, the playing time's going to be there. Jefferson Tibbs is not getting any thinner.
It's a 5-year keeper league. It's just like, in 4 years, he's going to be the best player on the fucking planet. He's going to grow in, and now he's dead. What
And
an
he's
Oscar Tavares story we have here.
And he's a waiver wire claim, so I don't even have to give up a draft pick for him.
It's where your GM's crying. He's like, dude, seriously? My job better not be on the line in 2 years because this kid was supposed to carry us in the fucking dust. It's not my fault he got goddamn shot. But also, my thoughts and prayers go out to his mother. I was gonna say his family, but it's just his mother. So
Just to
His
make
brother's
sure I
there
know
too.
what happened. So Kofi brought him around back. Were they trying to go inside when they were told not to?
I believe so, yeah. No, this death is definitely on Kofi.
Okay. Well, I didn't. Those are your words, not mine. I'm just not disagreeing with you.
who's that other white ring bearer?
Literally the
Probably.
only other white person in the movie, right? Other
Probably
than
someone's-
Diane Lane.
Someone's attorney, probably.
Where did Keanu Reeves get a nice suit from? Because the last suit he had was a piece of shit.
That's a good question.
Tasted like nachos.
Did G-Baby's dad not want to say anything?
It's the mom's acting here. She's like, this is kind of a Tuesday for me. I've already lost another child. He's 8 months. Oh, really? Stillborn? No shot 4 times. Like, really? Fuck.
He started it, but it's all right. What? The whole team? All right. Honestly, he's like, my roster's pretty thin right now.
Hey, coach, we were thinking, since G-Baby wasn't even that good, we still want to play. Like, okay, cool.
And now we can do it in his honor, so it's a win-win, really.
ESPN might even, get wind of it.
Kofi's like, I think Jamal ordered the hit. What? On G-Baby? And then someone who understands gang politics is like, you can't order hits for like the first 5 months. You're an intern, basically.
Yo, coach, we tweeted at Jamel Hill, and she loves the story, so she's going to cover it. As long as she doesn't tweet about Trump in the next 2 weeks, we might get him on ESPN.
This would be the second time he's quit, right?
Yeah.
Yo, Banner, Michael Smith, friend of the pod.
He
He is a friend of the pod.
is a friend of the pod.
He was pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah,
fun.
that was.
I will not say a bad word about Michael Smith. Michael Smith on ESPN is he is a cool motherfucker. 'Cause
He's
I
definitely
gave him a
down to
ton of
earth
shit
for
on
sure.
Twitter, and he just took it and then gave
Geiger,
it back. All right,
Geiger
cool.
came at him hard.
I did.
And he made a joke, and we were like, all right, well, we totally take it back.
I will never say his show sucks anymore. There's no way I'll ever say his show fucking blows.
But Jamel Hill's show sucks.
Is she still on ESPN?
Oh,
No,
I don't
she's-
fucking know.
I thought she tweeted her way out. Diane Lane's like, I'm here again with a hat. Like, do you think she's here to watch the kids? Why doesn't Keanu fuck her? I don't understand.
Who's to say he didn't?
So Ficky is definitely betting on the game, right?
Absolutely. Diane Lane might have some side action on it, actually.
When he says knowing Tiki bet against us improves our chances, he's like, no, I'm not fucking kidding. He's 1-5 against the spread the past week.
He's due though.
It's the first time they've kissed. On
Yeah.
screen.
She's like, I want to see you tonight. It's like, are you going to be on your period like last time? It's like, no.
Why does that matter? It doesn't at all. I'm trying to make conversation.
I don't want to buy you a nice Italian dinner if you're going to be on your period. It doesn't make sense financially.
Is this weird that both teams are warming up on the same side of the fucking field? Yeah, that's weird.
So this is the ship, right?
Yeah.
Those hats are fresh too.
Yeah, dude, I totally rock one of those. Except for the fact that they have their numbers written in Sharpie on the side.
Man, poor Jamal.
Is it racist to call them the Kekambas and like everyone be an African tribe? Isn't that kind of racist? Like, why
It's called
can't they
art.
just be
It's
called
called
like
art being
the
artistic,
Blue Jays?
Geiger. You heard of it?
What if
It's
there's
called
one
the Blue
team?
Jays or something.
There's a team of white kids just called like the Dragons. So like, what? How come you guys aren't fitting into the motif? It just didn't feel right.
Well, fuck. I mean, I was gonna say something. I'm not going to. Never mind.
Oh, why wasn't Kofi gonna play?
He's still mourning his brother, Jeff.
Yeah. He's
Play in his honor.
If your brother Greg Hornacek died, we'd probably not do the pod for a couple days.
What if coach is like,
We'd probably utilize it to our strength to try to get some more followers.
right, the sympathy card, as long as we could play. He's like, Coach O'Neill's like, thanks for coming, Kofi. And also, it's not your fault that G-Baby died. He's like, oh, I didn't think it was my fault. Yeah,
I didn't ever say it's
Okay,
probably
good,
the
'cause
black
it's
guy's
not.
fault shooting at him. No,
What-
yeah, totally. It
It
is.
wasn't your idea to go around the back of the housing project, so. So if we get the Kekamba's jersey, do we this comes with it, right? The little G-Baby patch?
well,
I
since
hope
they're all
so.
homemade out of like old tube socks, no, you have to make your own.
That's bullshit.
I feel like the Kekambas jersey would be like whenever I wear my Raiders jersey and like, you know, a lot of black people kind of give me the head nod like, hey man, I recognize you, you're cool. I think if I wore the Kekambas jersey, that'd be the same thing.
Dude, if you showed up to a party with a G-Baby Kekamba's jersey on, I would immediately walk up to you and be like, so we're talking the rest of the night.
Yeah. Did we just become best friends?
We're winning this
Not-
for G, baby.
Not to call these people bandwagon fans, but where were they when G-Baby was alive?
Is this the end of the movie?
I think
Did they
so.
win?
We never know,
But-
right?
Geiger, it
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
matter
yeah,
what the
they won,
score
all right.
says. It doesn't matter what the score says.
G
We're all-
baby's dead. He was only 6, but who cares? Look at this trophy.
Why doesn't Michael B. Jordan get a trophy? He was on the team for half the season.
Because he ordered the hit on G-Baby.
He got a better trophy banner. It's called $500 for selling rocks.
It's called having an acting career.
It's true. He's the only one out of this that like survived. Ooh, that was a little fucked up. I shouldn't have said that.
Okay, no, okay.
His career did.
Jefferson Tibbs honestly looks like Ronnie from Jersey Shore.
He actually
He
does.
actually
Oh my
does.
God.
That's
Wow.
who he looks.
Wow.
Wow.
We've been trying to figure that out all night.
Yo, the kid with the
Yo,
headband
fuck,
does
Sam.
look like
I'm gonna
Rajon
fuck-
Rondo,
I'm-
though, right?
I'll fuck another chick here tonight. I'll fuck another chick here tonight, Sam.
Hey, Kekambas, cabs are here.
Wow, guys, that was hardball. Do we want to do an anthology? Let's bring it back to OG Bro 4 Squad. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first, I guess. I'm making this up now. I have nothing prepared.
Yeah, I don't have anything prepared.
That was for you, Chris Ridzi.
I
Thanks
sprung
for
this on you, but Chris deserves it. So, Horns, what you got first for us?
Yeah, so my sequel is what was Keanu's character's name? What O'Neill?
Connor
Kevin?
O'Neill. Jeff.
Connor O'Neill. God, be more Irish. You can't. So Connor O'Neill's over his gambling addiction. Everything's fine. So he then gets
This is fiction.
a heroin addiction. And the judge is like, all right, well, now you have to go help Native American kids play lacrosse. And at that point, he just says, send me to prison. And so the second one's just him in jail making toilet wine and him and his boyfriend. It's called Hardballs.
Geiger.
Mine's called Hardball 2, The Resurrection of G Baby.
Just stop
So
right
basically,
there. Just stop.
No, I want to hear where this goes.
we buried him alive.
On an Indian burial ground or what?
Yeah, on an Indian burial ground, which happens to be
In the
in
middle
South
of
Central
Chicago.
Chicago.
Of course.
So he comes back, and the Kekambas are now a powerhouse, dude. Like, Keanu Reeves is basically like the John Calipari. He gets all the great players and stuff. But G-Baby hates him so much because he let him die, he thinks. So G-Baby gets another Little League team, and then let me tell you, dude, the final act between G-Baby's team and Connor O'Neal's team is quite a treat. So
Is it like
that's fun.
Angels? Is it like Angels in the Outfield where G Baby is like a spirit helping them win, or is he actually just like alive?
No,
now?
he's more of like, like a satanic person. But
he's
so
kinda
it's
like the
like Angels in
Crow?
the Outfield. But it's like it's like the yin to the Angels in the Outfield, yang, if you will.
Makes total sense.
Wow. Well, guys, I can't follow that up. So we've been the Bro Force Squad podcast. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter at Bro Force Squad. Go ahead and give us a subscribe here on YouTube and on iTunes. Leave us a 5-star review. We will definitely shout out to you on the pod. Check out all of our content at www.broforcesquad.com. For our enforcer in the paint, Matthew F. Geiger, the mayor himself, Jeff Hornacek, I am the Mad Scientist. We will catch you guys next time.
I got an idea for a horror movie sequel. Would be Diane Lane's character gets pregnant.
Or she just splits out ball.